Welcome to the live. Crack open the door to the online space. It's day 25. Merry Christmas, everyone. Come on into my life. How have you guys been spending Christmas Day? It's all about the Christmas tradition right now. So there's a little bit of parang, but I'm gonna have to cut it soon, and I'll get back to my parang once I'm off my FB broadcast. Hey, 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 let's go. We're gonna listen to some more parang because parang, guys, parang is one of my favorite things when it comes to the holidays. Okay, if you're from down south, if you're from Trinidad and Tobago, if you're from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, parang was created by a Vincentian and a Trinidadian. So I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, for those of you who don't know. And so when it's Christmas time, parang is the music, right? So I gave you all a little bit of parang, but now let's get down to business. That's why we're here. Please share the live. All of you on TikTok, thanks for all the love. See, my shirt says Merry Everything. So not just Merry Christmas, but Merry Everything, man. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to your loved ones. It's day 25 of our 30-day Go Life challenge. And I couldn't think of a better topic for today than sharing my favorite holiday traditions and how I celebrated this special day. So if you've been following my page, you know that I'm going live for 30 days in December. It's a go live challenge with some of my business partners. And even though it's Christmas Day, it's a holiday, I had to go live. So I already spent the day busy with family, and I literally just got back home and I decided to do my live. And this is my co-host is welcoming you guys. So that's Stormy in the background. Welcome to the live, Naco X. Welcome to the live, Professor. Hello, hello. Let me know where you're watching from, ML. Thanks for joining. Stormy, be quiet, girl. Yeah, so every time you hear that song, that's my cat. I call her my co-host. But the holidays are such a meaningful time for me because they remind me of the importance of family, of connection, and creating memories that really last a lifetime. And I hope your day has been filled with love and joy and everything in between, everything that makes this season even the more magical. I love Christmas because it brings everyone together. And I always look forward to our family traditions. And let me tell you about how we celebrate it today. All right. So, first off, I had traditional breakfast. So, this is one of the things that we always do. So, this is like a personal family tradition, even though, you know, my kids, the last two, they grew up here in Canada. My daughter, she had more time in St. Vincent, so she has some idea of what it's like there. And they don't really get to enjoy like the natural Vincentian dishes and all the traditions of Christmas and so on. So, um, usually on a Christmas morning, I love to prepare a traditional Caribbean Vinci breakfast. So this year I got up and I made my doughboy. I was showcasing my doughboy earlier. If you know what is a doughboy, drop it in the chat. Have you ever heard of a doughboy? But basically, it's like a bread that's made with coconut. So you have grated coconut in there and all the spices and so on. And traditionally, you wrap the dough in like the banana leaf and you place it in the iron pot and you cook it there in that iron pot. So you're basically baking the bread in the iron pot on the top of the stove. You flip it and stuff, and it's quite tasty. The leaves and thing traditionally gives it that nice flavor. But for us here, I just stick it in the oven. So we kind of miss out on the flavor of the banana leaves and all of that down in the pot. But it's still really good. So I made that and I did some saltfish, which is again something that we utilize a lot in the Caribbean for breakfast. So you basically stew the saltfish, you fry the saltfish up with onions and peppers and tomatoes and everything. You can put cucumber in there, fresh herbs and spices. And you serve that, you get it. You can do it two different ways. You can do it like what we would call a buljao, and you can also do it where you make it into like more of a stew with the tomato and the tomato paste and that type of thing. So the one I did today was with the tomato and the sauce, so that we can have something a saucy bite with that bread, with that homemade doughboy, which was really amazing. So the other thing that we had was our traditional hot chocolate. So from the cocoa plant, where you get the beans, you dry them, you roast them and everything, and then you grind them and you make them into, you add other seasonings and stuff, spices and so on. And traditionally, we would now put that and we would melt that chocolate. We melt that chocolate on top of the stove, and that's how we make our hot chocolate. We call it chocolate tea. So yeah, so that's one of the traditions that I usually partake in, and I have basically passed on to my kids. They know Christmas morning we having traditional breakfast, right? So that's one thing. And then of course today there was Christmas dinner. We had an amazing meal with extended family. There's just something about sharing a delicious meal um, with everyone. Just gather around the table. It just makes your heart so full. And, we were able to, pray together, give thanks together, and then just celebrate together. After dinner, it was more of a relaxing, festive time. We had some drinks. Those who wanted to have a little bit of alcohol, you know, had the opportunity to have that. We had our local Morby drink as well. If you know what Morby is, it's like the back, right? It's like the back. No, I'm mixing that up with sarsaparilla. But anyway, it's the back as well, and you basically boil it and sort of bitter. But yeah, so we have that. We had that drink as well. And yeah, but just being able to sit around and have a good time, drinking, laughing, talking, these little moments really make the season so, so special. So let me know in the comments, how did you celebrate? How did you spend your time? Did you spend time with family today? Um, are there any traditions that you have brought, like I have brought the traditional breakfast into to my kids and passing it on to them? Is there any tradition like that you also take part in? Let me know. We also did games. So after dinner, we had the drinks and we started to play board games. So that's another tradition. Everyone is together. It gets a bit competitive. We did some bingo. We did some Connect Four. Well, we had the Jenga there, but we didn't do the Jenga. But it was good fun, and it's really a tradition. Like having these games is really a tradition that never fails to it never fails to produce a lot of laughter, right? Everybody's happy, everybody's in a festive mood. So we had games after dinner, which was another amazing thing and something that we do as well as a family tradition. And then let's not forget the music and the carols. So y'all had a little taste of my parang earlier, my little parang music. So we had carols playing in the background, and we added in that parang to bring that whole Vincy flavor into the Christmas season. It was a true celebration of our culture and our spirit. So these moments really remind me of why I work so hard, right? It's not just about building a business, it's about creating a life where I can spend quality time with the people who matter the most. So traditions like these, they ground me, right? And they remind me of my why. In moments like these, when you spend the time with family and you partake in these type of activities, the paranging, the gaming, the traditional meals, it kind of reminds you of where you come from, and you know where you're going to as well. So it brings me back to my why and the reason why I actually started this journey in the first place. And I really want to inspire each and every one of you to think about what matters most to you. Like, what are the moments and the traditions that bring you joy, right? How can your business support you in creating more of those moments, right? And if you haven't started a business yet, remember the link is in my bio. I'm looking for 25 persons, like 25 moms for 2025. I'm going to be saying that a lot more over the next few days now that Christmas is out of the way. 25 moms for 2025, I want to work along with. So if you're looking for a business, check the link in my bio, guys. Uh, my website, suilonline.com. So you're hearing now, my son is gaming. He couldn't wait to get back home to get on those video games. So if you hear him screaming, he's excited with his games. But yeah, so if you haven't started a business yet, definitely check out that link. Watch our free information session on how you can start your own digital business franchise. So yeah, I'd love to hear about your favorite holiday traditions. Um, what are the little things? What are the big things that you do to make the season so special for you? Um, Share it in the comments. Like I said, if you watch the replay after, drop the word replay, and also, let me know your favorite holiday traditions, or just let me know a little bit about how you spent this very special day. you know and of course, if you're going live as well, tag me so that I can also watch you live, right? We're here to support each other and to really help each other grow. So let's do that as well. But just let me know what are the moments and the traditions that really bring you joy, and let's just share with each other. Let's get to know each other a little bit more. All right. So thank you to all the people who joined me live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook as well. Facebook, if you catch the replay, like I said, drop the word replay. Go over to suilonline.com and register to watch our 90-minute information session. It's free to watch. And then if you like what you hear, you like what you see, reach out to me so that I can help you to get your digital business up and running. So I want to thank each and every one of you. I know it's late and I came on late, but the day was so full, and it was just time for family, and we had to do that, right? So, but I want to really thank each and every one of you for letting me share this special part of my life with you. Christmas is really all about connections, and I am really grateful for this community. I'm grateful for my followers, my friends, my family, and I hope that your day has been as wonderful as mine. And I really can't wait to hear how you celebrate it. So drop it in the comments, okay? Let me know. Even if you catch the replay, let me know, how did you celebrate today, and what are some of your favorite traditions. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm gonna definitely see you guys tomorrow for day 26. And I hope you can hear. Hey, 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 Merry Christmas, Juliana. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, so I'm gonna go back to my paranging. Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks for tuning in.